So when you're reflecting a figure, what you want to do is you want to go perpendicular from the figure to the line. And perpendicular is going to be the closest way. It's really easy when you have horizontal or you have vertical lines that you're reflecting over, because for a horizontal line, you would just go straight down. Like the perpendicular to horizontal is vertical. So from here, you just go down and then keep going. It gets a little more complicated with diagonal lines, but we'll get to that in a second. So with this, what you want to do is just start at a point, pick any point, and then how far is it to the line, and then do that again on the other side of the line. So this point right here gets reflected 1, 1 right there at 4, 1. And then we'll do the same with the other two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 5, negative 3 right there. And now I have a shortcut that'll save you a little bit of time. Since this is a rigid motion, or reflection is a rigid motion, this is going to be the same size and shape. It's going to be congruent. So you see how we move this point down here? This one is just 2 away from it. So you can honestly just go 1, 2, and then that point right there is where that final point of the triangle is going to land. And then that right there gives you your reflected triangle. Okay, so for this one, we have a diagonal line. It has a slope of negative 1, so we want to still go perpendicular to it, but it's just a little bit more difficult to do. However, a slope of negative 1 or a slope of positive 1 makes it really easy, because if you look at it, it just goes down every corner of the box. So like for this point, for example, to get to the line perpendicularly, the closest way is from here and just go straight diagonal right to the line. So 1. And then 1 diagonal line, that goes right there to 0, 3. So that makes it a little easier. With this one, we'd go diagonal 1, 2, 3 and a half. Then you got a half, 1 and a half, 2 and a half, 3 and a half, right here. And then finally, the last one, I'm going to show you a slightly different way that still works the exact same way. One way you can do it is you can just go horizontal or vertical, and we kind of know that this is going to be like in this region, somewhere around here. So one thing you can do is you can actually just count like straight down and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, since we got to get kind of over here, from this point, go over 6. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there at 3, negative 4. Now it would also work if you went from here and went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, still at 3, negative 4. And of course, it would also work if you went diagonally. You got 1 diagonal, 2 diagonal, 3 diagonal, 1 diagonal, 2 diagonal, 3 diagonal, right there. Some people prefer the method of counting straight over, and then counting straight down and then straight over, because it avoids the problem we ran into here. We have this little half box situation that you have to account for. Up to you. You choose your method, whatever one works best for you.